Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a Lionsgate reading. I'm going to look at it because it's August 8th, it's 8/8. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for the collective and just get a general feel on the energy and what you can expect during this Lionsgate. All right. And you know my cards are pre-shuffled. So this is a general reading for the collective for Lionsgate. All right. Know thyself. Oh my God. That's funny. Know thyself. And then this is my yes card. So if I read for you and you ask a yes or no question, this is a yes card. I consider this to be an ace. It's the King of Pentacles. In this deck, this is an ace card for me. So it's a really positive, good card. So I'm really getting that right off the bat. You really need to get to know yourself. That you've got some blockages, and by spending some time getting to know yourself, especially utilizing this portal energy, you can really have some type of a quantum jump. You can really propel yourself forward into what it is you're trying to manifest in your life, because once you get to know yourself, obviously that helps you make better decisions. And right here, I'm getting to that, you're in a really happy place and you're really looking forward to this life of abundance. And some of you are already there. And, you've really gained enlightenment too. With this King of Pentacles card, you can see he's with a badger. And in this deck, the badger is the hermit. So he's gained enlightenment. The hermit is his friend. But he's in the material realm, right? This is the King of Pentacles. And, he has finances. He's got good health. He's got career, education, friends, family. He's grounded. He's stable. He's secure. He's loving life, right? And in this deck, he's even a little lusty. He's got that look on his face. And then we've got the Three of Wands. And so we've got this where you're able to really figure out what it is that you want to manifest and just send it out into the world and see what happens, right? You really are trying to bring something in. You're trying to create something. And it's really sending that idea out into the universe. But it's you also taking that action. So you need to know what you want. So here you need to know yourself, but you need to know what you want and to go ahead then and release it. So really some cool energy here, especially utilizing this portal. It's very strong energy. This has just been a great month. I mean, this month has 2 full moons in it. One was on August 1st and the next one is on August 30th. So a lot going on. And again, my decks are actually pre-shuffled. So let me go ahead and cut it for you. All right. And let's get some clarifiers for this. Yeah, you have a lot of things to discover about yourself. With that Judgment card, the Nine of Swords. Then we've got the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. With the World card, I mean, look at what's coming in for you. Okay, then we've got the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. So again, really taking that time to get to know yourself. It could be blocking an emotion and it's something that you need to deal with. But this type of self-knowledge is really hard. The hardest knowledge in the world is that self-knowledge, because it's so hard to see yourself clearly, right? Because we've got all the baggage, we've got everything that goes with it. So take some time and ask yourself some questions and see how you can get to know yourself better, how you've changed with things going on in life. And that's being clarified by the Judgment card and the Nine of Swords. So again, it's, the universe really emphasizing this wake-up call and this ability to rebirth yourself, to really get to know yourself better and stop living in any type of delusions, or whether you're lying to yourself about things or you're just in denial about certain things. There could be certain things you need to cut from your life once you get to know yourself. And this is just, a wake-up call. And when this card comes up, you need to ask yourself these questions like, what are you really? Okay? What brings you happiness? What do you love? What do you know? And what are you going after in your life? What is your prey? What fuels your flight besides coffee or tea in the morning, right? What gets you going? And what do you covet? And what is your secret that only you know? What is it that you're going after? What is your secret? Or what do you think about? What is your secret? What is your madness? So what drives you crazy? What makes it so that You know, you're striving for something and it just drives you crazy. You're kind of obsessed with it. And then what is your song? If you had to sum up yourself with a phrase or a sentence, what would that be? Or maybe it could be a paragraph or a limerick. I mean, it's one of those things. How would you sum up yourself? What is your song? And what is your strength of character? It's really important that you know what your strengths are, and it's also important that you know what your weakness of character is. You know, that way, if you know your, shh, my dogs, if you know your weakness, you know how to protect yourself. And especially if you're vulnerable, other people can see that in you and they can come at you where you're most vulnerable. So it's a way to protect yourself, but you have to get to know yourself, and that can be really difficult. And then again, ask yourself, like, what's your philosophy now? You know, because we are always evolving, right? And that's a good thing. So ask yourself, like, what do you believe now? What's your philosophy? How do you live your life? And not just how you articulate it, you know, do your actions and your words line up? You know, do you not just talk the talk, but walk the walk? Do you do it? Do you lead by example? So these are the types of questions you need to ask yourself when the judgment card comes up. And then, you know, because you're going through this process, and it's pretty intense, right? I mean, if you really take it seriously, it's very intense. You know, you could do it where it's like, you know, you ask the question, you come up with the word, boom, boom, boom. And then you look at it and you go, oh, well, that's what these people are telling me how I should see myself, but that's not really how I see myself. So, you know, really be honest with it and look at it, you know, use your discernment, use critical theory and not critical theory, but use a critical judgment on it to make sure that it really is true, that it's not just something that you've been saying, or maybe your answer is your old self and you have to spend some time figuring out what the new self is, that you've been so, you know, routinely caught up in the old self that now you have to come up with a new vocabulary to describe yourself. And also just be aware that, you know, this type of discovery, this self-discovery that you're going on, you know, it might have some feelings come up. These are thoughts, words, and ideas, and you might have guilt, you might have anguish, you might have worry, anxiety. There might be some things coming up that you don't want to deal with or you haven't thought about in a while, and that's okay. You know, just deal with it. And, you know, you'll feel a great sense of relief. Maybe there are things that happened so long ago you forgot about it, but it's surfacing now. It's okay, just deal with it and, you know, look at the person that you've become, the person that you are now, and who you're evolving into, because we continue to grow. But, you know, just be prepared. You might have some thoughts come up. And then over here with this beautiful energy, the King of Pentacles, you know, this beautiful abundance, my yes card, everything going your way. It's being clarified by the Sun in the World. This is the most positive card in the deck, of course, besides this one. So a lot of positivity is coming through this portal for everyone. And, you know, really embrace it. I mean, this is like vitality. This is assurance that, you know, God wants you to have success, that, you know, you're very positive. You're able to show your vulnerabilities to the world, and it's okay. That's another thing. You're pursuing your passion and you're loving every minute of it. This is also about joy and you loving life. So if you're not loving life right now, this is a great opportunity for you to thrive on this energy and really do some things that you love and embrace that, because the universe wants you to be happy. The World card is also here. Here's another portal. I mean, can it get any more obvious? You've got this giant portal here for you to step through. And it's about you seeing your place in the world. How do you see yourself moving forward in your family, in your community, in your state, in your world, you know, country? I mean, do you see yourself globally? How do you see yourself in the world? And this is a great opportunity for you to not only see it, but start making plans and steps to fulfill that image and what you see, because you can definitely do it when we get over here. This is the Three of Wands. So this is you manifesting what it is that you want and sending it out into the universe. Because remember, if you don't know what you want, you can't get what you want. So you do need to do the work to figure out what it is that you actually want. And you need to have details in it when you're going to manifest. And so when we've got this beautiful energy for you to manifest, it's being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands. And again, this is you stepping through another portal. A lot of portal energy is going on here. And it's about you looking out. And again, this is about you clarifying your intentions. What is it that you actually want, right? This is the Two of Swords, know thyself. And now this with the Two of Wands, this is clarifying your intention. What exactly is it that you want to do in the world? This is time for you to look out onto the world and figure out what your path is, what you want to do. And with the Four of Wands here, this card is about freedom. It's about celebration. It's known as the marriage card, and also milestones. So I really feel that you coming to this place where, you know, you're clarifying your intention, you're sending it out into the universe. That's a huge milestone for you. Look at this. 2, 3, 4 of Wands. You're going through the steps, right? The next step would be 5 of Wands, but you're going through these steps. You're figuring out what you want, you're manifesting it, and it's time to celebrate. That's a huge milestone for you. So for those of you out there, this is a great time for you to really spend time on yourself. And even if you already have and you know what you want now, really send that out into the universe to try and manifest it. Open your heart and really just sit down and pray, because I'm telling you, you are getting some divine downloads. That's another thing I want to say, what I'm getting through here. When I rub my hands over this, I get vibrations from the cards. And I am definitely getting that you're getting divine downloads. They really want to help you wake up and get to know yourself. They want to see you succeed in this world and what it is that you want to do. They want you to have victory and success. And it's a matter of you waking up. And so that's part of the energy that's coming through. Well, okay, everybody. I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you. This is my reading of the Lionsgate 8-8. All right, everybody. That's it. So let's see, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if this resonates with you, please go ahead and leave a comment. And thanks for watching, and have a great week. Bye for now.